welcome back to CreepyPod. It's your hosts, Rasmus and ThatNinjaThere /Bill/Bill/ThatNinjaThere back to continue reading. My wife has been peeking at me. I don't remember the full name, but I don't know.
Something along those lines.
Huh?
Something along those lines. As
uh,
far as their top shows.
well, anyways, what happened in the earlier episode, the previous episode?
Chick who wasn't into horror movies started jump scaring her boyfriend out of nowhere.
Yeah, and he decided to do the stupid decision not to call a priest, chiropractor, and a doctor.
Oh, pardon me. Anyways, shall we get started?
Anyways, shall we get started? Yeah, sure. Let's go! Oh shit. The webcam. Okay.
I stood up, my hand hovering over the door. I mentally prepared myself to open it. I slowly turned the lock with shaky fingers. I was about to yank it open when I heard a sound that still makes me feel nauseous when I think about it. A moan, louder than before, but this time I was able to tell just where it was coming from. I turned my head to the closet door, as if in slow motion, and locked eyes with my wife, who was peeking out from the slight gap.
Oh, okay. She was in the closet. Okay.
Closet in the bathroom, which would have been weird to me the other day before I had started this job, and now I've actually seen a full-on walk-in closet attached to a bathroom.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
wait. Didn't he say he was locked in this bathroom for like 2 hours?
Yeah, like this dude's been hiding in his bathroom and
Completely quiet for 2 hours.
scared of his wife. That
Damn.
was outside the door to the bathroom, but now is suddenly behind the door of a closet, and that sounds like they got a closet in their bathroom, which would have sounded weird to me, like I said, until I started this job, and now I've seen that, and it was kind of still a weird sight, but in fact, I think I saw it twice. Like, I did not know bathrooms had closets attached to them until recently.
I didn't either. The closet we have in our in our shower is a sauna, but that's it.
Oh yeah, Swedish. You got saunas.
Oh yeah, of course. Bada bastu, ångorna på släppa och stress idag. Bastubrödet som glöder 100 grader nöja. It's a song about saunas.
There you go. I believe it. I've heard the Swedes are nuts about their saunas.
It's more the Finnish guys though.
There. I can barely tell the distinction.
We always say like we have to go. Vi behöver dra till Finland och bada bastu. It's like we have to go to Finland and do the sauna. Like
I could almost understand that one. I was able to pick out a few. Like my entomology was picking up on that one.
Cool. You're starting to become a Swede. You started to become a Swede.
No, I'm just starting to pick up on some of your entomology, the same way I can with German or Japanese or a few other languages I pick up every now and then. They still confuse the hell out of me. I'm like, hey, I think I recognize the word there.
Alright,
anyway.
Let's get going before like this becomes a 5-hour recording session.
Yeah, well, her eyes were still wide as peeking from behind the slide there. Her eyes were still wide as ever, and her mouth was hanging open in the most grotesque gaping smile I'd ever seen. I didn't even scream. I was just too scared for even that. Her hands were clasped to her chest. I heard a noise and got distracted. A short raspy moan bubbled up from her throat, deep and raw, sending a shiver through my entire body. Somehow I found the ability to pull the bathroom door open and ran as fast as I could all the way down the steps, snagging my keys and phone from the table in the living room before running outside to my car. I could hear her shrill laughter behind me, but I didn't hear her getting closer. I didn't bother shutting the front door. I drove away the house faster than I legally should have, shivering the entire time. either from fear or the cold. Maybe a little of both. I hadn't grabbed a coat or even a pair of shoes. I was still in my boxers, and my hair was still damp.
Okay, I'm starting to understand his fear now.
So he was showering in his boxers? Because he went straight from in the shower to scared and beating on the door.
I guess he must have. He was there for 2 hours. I guess he had time to at least put on his boxers.
Fair enough.
But like that would also give him time. That would also give him time enough to put on clothes.
It would have. It's like, I guess if he had his clean clothes in the bathroom ready for him to put on straight from the shower.
Hey, we found something that sounded a little wrong in the story. First time we did in this story.
Fair, but also the writer just didn't want to write about a dude streaking through the neighborhood. So it's like, let's make sure that people realize that this dude has at least his boxers on.
I just imagine other people seeing him driving naked through the town just makes another story about it. It's like, the naked man driving through my town.
Exactly.
Wait, so did he say he grabbed his keys? His car keys?
Yeah, keys, phone,
oh, yeah,
and...
of course. Okay, so he could go like into the kitchen and grab his keys and phone, but he didn't have enough time to shut the front door.
Of his car. Like, yeah, no. Just one of those things where, you know, you can definitely see the writer's sense of priorities whenever they write some of their dashing scenes. We've seen one where the dude just straight up grabs his wallet and basically nothing else and takes off.
I guess.
This one's grabbed the phone and keys and takes off, so as we can presume that they don't have their wallet, especially if they barely have any of... Oh shit, I need to grab a charger for my phone. I thought I did forget something. Or not for my phone, my laptop.
Okay. Oh. My energy is starting to fire down a little bit. We're having a really great time together right now, don't we, dear viewers? Sitting here. Oh, he's back.
You talking shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my screen dimmed and I'm like, oh, I forgot the power cord to my laptop.
Oh. Okay. Is it fixed, the problem?
Yep, I am no longer running on battery power.
Alright.
I drove straight to my brother Chris's house, about 40 minutes away. Hey, not just suddenly bringing someone, like who the fuck is Jason? They actually,
But
hey,
like,
my brother Chris is... Like,
this is still out of nowhere.
This
is also out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck? Why the fuck did Chris get in this?
It's her brother, so...
Her brother.
It's his brother.
Yeah,
he takes off and runs to...
But like, the same thing was said in like the pen pal story. My friend, what was his name? Peter or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. But okay, fair.
But yeah, this is kind of a different thing now, and I'm thinking about it because this is one story, so like characters can get shown throughout it. The last one was like a 6-parted story, and in the 5th part, just a sister. So Josh just appeared out of nowhere and shit.
I drove straight to my brother Chris's house, about 40 minutes away, ignoring any and every call and text I got. I didn't check my phone until I was safely parked at my brother's driveway. Lane had called 4 times and sent a flurry of texts, all wondering where I had gone and why I left like that.
Or maybe this is just like, this is a hallucination shit by a demon or something. Like his wife is just acting normal and like, it's just him seeing hallucinations and shit.
I don't know.
So like
this
his
one is
his wife was like down in the kitchen sitting there, and he like just frantically ran in there and grabbed the keys to their car and just drove off with his boxers.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I threw my phone at the dash in rage, furious at the nonchalant attitude. My brother and his wife were surprised to see me, especially dressed in just a pair of boxers. They told me to stay as long as I needed. Chris lent me some clothes and asked me what happened. I told him Lynn and I had a fight. I didn't get into details. I didn't want him to think I was overreacting. I gave my wife over a prank, even if it was a strange one. I mean, hadn't I encouraged her for years to lighten up instead of being so serious all the time? I had wanted her to relax and loosen up, but this was definitely not what I'd had in mind. Or for what you wished for.
Yeah, I hope that this was not what you wished for, because that would have been really fucking weird. I wish that my wife starts peeking at me from around corners with looking like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do I get so many notifications? What the fuck? Oh, snooze. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm crashing.
Crashing?
Yeah, I started out with a lot more energy than I have now.
Yeah,
now
kinda me too.
So, you know, it's a good thing we have a backlog. We can actually maybe, once we get done to the end of our next 50-minute cycle, we can just cut it there and come back to this one when we both have more energy.
Yeah.
That way we don't end up we start complaining about how tired we are after a fucking these 5-hour-long session.
That's also kind of fun in the videos. I think that like just the our rage outs we have usually. I think it's
yeah, as we get more tired and just start getting more and more hypercritical, I suppose. Yeah, that is a thing.
I pretty like that. I watched through some of the old stuff we made, like the Dear David video, and I was watching back on all my rage outs when you started like, this does not make any fucking sense and shit. When it's like, I just think it's so fucking funny to like rewatch and shit.
That's fair. I tried to sleep on this sofa, but my brain wouldn't let me sleep. In there. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Lynn's face staring at me from inside the closet. Knowing she'd been there with me the entire time made my skin crawl. She'd never left the fucking bathroom at all. Instead, she slipped inside the closet and slammed the bathroom door shut to fool me. The mere thought of going back home gave me anxiety. I tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Chris ended up giving me a sleeping pill, so I was able to get a little rest. I don't want to be that guy pointing out gender stuff, but this is starting to sound less like a man and more like a woman's reaction.
Yeah, but it's like it's written by a woman also.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna speak for every guy, but I'm walking away from the trunk and not, what the fuck are you doing at that exact moment? Like, calling her out at that moment, not waiting several hours later. Like, by the way, what was up with that, like, an hour ago? Like,
Yeah.
like, no, like, you call him out on that exact moment. Like, and, like, run into your brother. Like, you fucking open that door and, like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this is just weird. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah,
not
okay,
saying men are
I'm
always confrontational.
I actually see that.
Especially when it comes to your own home, men are very defensive of their home, I can say.
Yeah.
I see a hand sticking through my window, I'm grabbing a hammer or something, not bolting out the door. But, anyways, there are also scaredy cat guys, so I'll give her at least the benefit of that kind of doubt. But, the sleeping pill is what really comes down to it. Like, men don't typically, like, they'll also, like, take a shot of whiskey or something, or I smoke weed. But, you know, again, maybe there are, guys who are like, I'm completely legit. I can't pollute my body. I'll take a melatonin gummy. Like,
Yeah.
So there are. I've been called a pansy boy so long that wow, now I'm starting to be one of those people like calling out pansy boys. Wow, it's a vicious cycle. Anyways, the mere thought of going back home. I woke up just as the sun started to rise.
Hmm?
My sore body ached on the sofa, and I felt drained. I knew I'd have to call Lynn at some point, but I didn't know what to say to her. I wouldn't be going home unless she gave me her word she'd never do any more creepy shit. Again, this is definitely an interesting role reversal. Like, hey, I'm into creepy shit. Wife starts getting creepy. I'm not into creepy shit anymore.
Yeah.
I was contemplating calling her and telling her that. When that familiar feeling
Nah, you
came
forgot.
over me.
I just wanted my wife back.
I just wanted my wife back. Her normal, serious never looked so good to me. Or her normal, serious self never looked so good to me. I was contemplating calling her and telling her that. When the familiar feeling came over to me.
Oh,
That
fuck.
familiar feeling came over to me.
I accidentally
I was
read.
being-
I accidentally read some paragraphs down, and now I'm dead inside.
I was staring at the ceiling, my heart in my throat. I didn't want to look away, but the longer I ignored the feeling, the longer I ignored the feeling, the worse it got. My eyes drifted away from the ceiling, almost on their own. Her face was pressed up against the window beside the couch,
Damn.
staring at me with that same gaping smile, drool dribbling down her lips.
Okay.
Two long streaks on the glass. I didn't know how long she'd been there, but something told me she'd been there for quite a while.
How the
Possibly all night.
fuck did she find him like that?
I don't know.
Okay, it
maybe
is a
this one of
demon.
those-
It is a fucking demon.
I didn't bother screaming. Though I was afraid, anger trumped my fear. I fell to that moment. I jumped up from the couch and pounded my palm against the glass. You have a line. I can take a break.
Oh. Lynn! Are you crazy? What the hell is wrong with you? Just go home!
I shouted.
Now!
Yeah, you're coming through great right now.
Oh, great.
She didn't move. and
Wait,
her
wait,
ghastly
wait, wait,
expression
wait.
never-
It's because of the new camera.
Maybe. She didn't move, and her ghastly expression never changed. If anything, her smile only grew, as if she had never been more elated. I could hear Chris and his wife moving around upstairs, as if Lynn could hear them from her place outside. Her head twitched slightly in their direction, and she began to close her mouth slowly. Chris called my name from upstairs, obviously concerned. I turned to see him and his wife, Rebecca, hurrying down the steps. When I turned back to the window, Lynn was gone. The only signs she had been there were the two streaks of drool still dribbling down the ground.
Okay, so it was actually there. Okay, so it's not a demon. Or it's not it's not hallucination, I mean.
Yeah, hallucination, yeah. It's still... Yeah.
Okay,
I tried explaining to Chris and Rebecca about waking up to see Lynn watching me through her window. They were skeptical. Who wouldn't be? Chris and I went outside to the spot in front of the window when there were no footprints in the dirt, just a slight indent. Animal, probably, Chris guessed. And I didn't argue. He and Rebecca assumed I had dreamt the entire episode, but they didn't understand, and I was too tired to explain it to them. I called out of work that day and turned my cell off. I didn't want to face Lynn. I just kept, hey, watch it, cat. I called out. She was, I guess, under the thing and didn't like that my feet were coming into her too much.
I see half your face right now.
New camera, still working out the bugs. Better?
Yeah.
I called out of work that day and turned my cell off. I didn't want to face Lynn. Just talking to her was too much for me at that point. I really started to believe something was irreversibly wrong with her. And no matter what promises she made, we'd never be the same again. The thought saddened me to my core. I cried most of the morning. By noon, I figured I was ready to confront her. Give her one last chance to explain herself. I could at least give her that after 6 years, I told myself.
Hmm.
I turned my phone on and saw the dozens of texts she sent me.
Oh, I can do this.
All from a...
Can we talk? I love you. Please call me. I'm really worried. Can you answer? Just come home. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oscar War.
Thank you so much. When am I nominated?
And more of this best impersonation of someone you're not. And more of the same. All texts telling me she loved me and then wanted me home. How worried she was. Not a damn one addressing the crazy shit that she pulled. Like she hadn't been acting like a character from a Stephen King book. Even her texts were different. She normally texted novels just to tell me to pick up a loaf of bread. You'd think she'd have more to say after more bizarre shenanigans. Hey, I use that a lot. Every time we're messing with our time zone shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always like, time zone shenanigans.
Time. Oh wait, one day when you write something that doesn't have that isn't a paragraph, a Stephen King book, or about time zone changes, I will be very worried. Like you just writing to me someday, just oh hello, how are you doing? I was like, he's a demon.
Yeah, no, I guess you would know. I guess you, when I got hacked, knew immediately whenever it wasn't me.
Oh yeah, the person didn't contact me again, so like it just.
Oh.
So like.
They were smart not to contact you then. Cool.
I don't know why. I just sat down earlier before we started recording and called your old account to see if someone would pick up. Just to see what would happen if the person who hacked you just answered. Oh yeah, no one understands what we're talking about because we didn't explain it.
Yeah, no. I sent my own old account, a friend's account request just to see what would happen. Got no response. I know it probably seems childish to some of you who are miles away from this situation, but if you saw the way Lynn looked at me, how she scampered away on all fours like some wild animal, grinning at me from the inside the closet like a lunatic, then I think you'd find my reaction was warranted.
Yeah, kinda. I already kinda understand now.
I ended up staying with Chris and Rebecca for another night. I didn't wake up yesterday until afternoon, and thankfully I didn't see Lynn's face watching me through the window.
Okay, that's good. Wait, who is this? Rebecca. I don't want to pry because it's not my place, but is this fight something that can be mended?
Rebecca asked. She made us both a sandwich for lunch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I knew she wanted to the subject without seeming to be nosy.
Oh, I don't know. She's like a different person.
I said, choosing my words carefully. I still wasn't ready for her or Chris to know the full extent of the batshit craziness I had been dealing with.
People change, Ben. Oh, we have a name. Ben.
Oh yeah, the narrator hasn't been named yet, has he?
No, he hasn't. But she's still the same woman you married. Maybe you both just need to talk through your issues. Whatever's going on, I'm sure it can be fixed.
Oh. I need energy. I'm gonna do another paragraph, then I might go make me a sandwich.
Okay. She said, "Oh, you at?"
I'm sure she said, "Ever the peacemaker."
Oh wait, that's not her. Okay, I'm gonna do best impression of him now. Acting skills. I think it's beyond that now. But I don't think talking would help. I just don't trust her.
I said. The word stung in my heart. I missed and loved my wife. But how could I live with someone like that? Living in constant fear didn't sound too appealing.
Lynn loves you. She has to be absolutely crushed. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna continue a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it's a bit of quotation marks here, so I can do a little bit. She said. I don't know about that. I said. Well, she certainly seemed to like... No. Well, she certainly seemed like it to me. I've never seen her so upset. Very much unlike the Lynn I know, Rebecca said, shaking her head sadly. It took me a full minute for her words to really sink in, and when they did, I felt the red warming its way through my skin. What do you mean? You saw her? You saw Lynn? I asked, my mouth suddenly dry. Rebecca nodded casually, as if the fact wasn't a nightmare fuel. Maybe for her it wasn't. She stopped by this morning, just after Chris left for work, she said, cleaning the plates from the table. I didn't see her car, though. Maybe she took an Uber or something? Beck? Wait, what's this? I asked. Okay. Beck, what did she say? Did she come inside? I asked. Sweat started to break out from my forehead. I began looking around, examining corners, as though a predator lurked behind them. Okay, I understand the scarediness. You find out your wife is a fucking demon out of a sudden after 6 years. But like, okay, calm down a little bit. Damn! No, she just asked if you were awake yet, and I said that you weren't. I asked if she wanted me to wake you up, but she said no. Just said to let you sleep. That's actually a little bit creepy. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry, I just started not feeling well. It could be low blood sugar. I just realized I haven't eaten for a while.
Oh, yeah, that can happen. I read through a bunch of shit. The whole conversation here. I'm at... she said as she washed the dishes. No, she just asked if you were awake yet, and I said you weren't. I asked if she wanted me to wake you up, but she said no, just to let you sleep. She said as she washed the dishes. That's where I am.
I found you.
Yeah. Okay, this sounds fucking creepy as shit. From what I read here, the wife just walked up to the house, asked where I was, and then when asked if to come inside, she said no, let him sleep, and walked away. Okay.
Hey, Gremlin, let's see how you come up with your camera.
No. Wait, I need to fix up the camera so everyone can see better. Fuck, come on. Oh, Catty! Hey, cute.
My little void.
I actually thought about what you were saying. Maybe it's a good idea if we just pause after this episode and continue when we have more energy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't know what.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me now. I just felt every piece of energy I had in like the last episode just dropped. I think also it came back a little bit when I got to do some voice lines here, because I just sat down here and like tried to listen to you throughout 2 hours soon. Anyways, I'm gonna continue.
To be fair, I think mine might be the reverse. I'm still so tired from yesterday's 14-hour shift that today I just did not have the energy I thought I had.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't blame you. That's all.
What's our time? We gotta get it through another couple paragraphs.
Oh yeah, we're not even at the 30 minutes mark yet, but like we're soon there.
So another 20 minutes. We're good. I can do this. This is helping. The sandwiches would definitely help. I needed the blood.
That's all? She didn't say anything else?
I asked.
No, she looked awful though, like she hadn't slept in a days. I think you should call her.
I got up from the table and thanked Rebecca for lunch.
Do you want to
I
eat?
felt a little better.
I can narrate a little bit if you want to eat.
Yeah, no, go ahead instead of trying to talk through it.
Okay. I sat for a while, trying to figure out what to do next. I didn't want to go home, but it felt that I owed that to Lynn, to help her if I could. Hadn't I swore an oath to love and honor her through sickness and in health? Clearly she was sick. If she was sick, which I truly believed she was, I had to try and get her the help she needed. But I didn't even know where to start.
Meningitis.
Hmm?
Meningitis. It causes shit like that.
Yeah. I didn't want to call the police, and besides, what the hell was I going to tell them? That my wife was peeking at me? That she was being creepy? A bizarre as she had been, she still hadn't committed any crime. Not yet, anyway. The police would have probably said I was overreacting. But this wasn't some prank. It felt wrong. Dangerous, even. Like something sinister lurked beneath her smile. Okay, now it's just becoming a... Okay, I get you, bro, but still... Okay, Stop this shit. It's not like she's a demon. Or maybe she is. I was thinking of this as real life, but I guess this is a story, so...
And now myself, while trying to catch up with you, have accidentally read too far, and now I am sad.
I knew as her...
Now go ahead.
What? No, what were you saying?
He's just like, I'm not really sure how accurate this next paragraph is.
Okay. I knew, as her husband, I was well within my rights to have her committed. But what if she simply acted normal in their presence? She'd obviously been able to fool Rebecca into thinking she was just a concerned wife. As long as the doctors didn't find her danger to herself or others, they had no choice but to release her after 72 hours. I felt lost and overwhelmed. Do you want me to continue reading for a while, if that helps you to, like, get more energy?
Let's see how we're doing. I still see a lot of space on this scroll wheel, so we might interchange now and then. Let me try and catch up in some of my energy levels.
But should I continue for now?
I'll take over for a little while.
Okay.
I'll finish my sandwich and I'm good. So I did what any husband in my position would do. I called her mother.
Absolutely the first decision. I call her... Okay, I guess.
Oh no, I guess that, you call the parents. I would have called both mother and father, or, I guess, if mother's the only one in the picture, but yeah, no, I guess, hey, yo kid's acting crazy. Where the fuck did this come from?
Wait, I didn't want to believe in me.
You didn't want to believe me.
I didn't
Your mother.
want to believe. I'm like, is it that bad?
Her mother, Marianne, and I were never on the best of terms. She's a mother-in-law monster.
Ooh.
We never fought or anything like that.
She's a shaman.
She just wasn't a person. She wasn't really easy to get along with. She hardly ever smiled, and when she did, only her lips would move into a thin-lipped smile, leaving her eyes as blank as before. She gave out this aura that felt like she was permanently on the offensive. Sounds like someone I grew up with. I'd only met her twice, and both times were for such short visits. I got the impression she didn't approve of me for her daughter. For a daughter. She
didn't approve me for a daughter.
Lynn always ushered us out quickly, as she didn't want me to feel uncomfortable, which I was always grateful for. Being in her mother's company felt almost unbearable, like walking on glass.
Damn.
I get that feeling. I was glad when we moved 3 states away, so we didn't have to happen. I was happy to avoid the woman, but I needed her help. Like, yeah, no, that one I can relate to. Like, that's one of that. Like, that's a relatable line. I can relate to that one. Oh, dang.
How you doing?
Oh, camera fell off as I adjusted my seat. There we go.
Okay.
I really didn't want to talk to her at all, but I had to talk to someone, and someone who knew Lynn better than I did. So I grit my teeth and did what I had to do. I inherited mother-in-law.
Okay, the mother-in-law. Yes?
She answered, already sounding irritated.
Marianne, it's me, Ben. Do you have a minute to talk?
I asked. I could hear her cluck her tongue in irritation.
I am in the middle of writing some checks, but if you insist, I suppose I can spare a moment. What is that you want to me discuss? Or what do you want to discuss with me, Benjamin?
First of all, how much of your focus does it take to write a few checks? Like, and in fact, how much energy does it take? Like, how many checks are you writing that you're just? What is you fucking Mrs. Scrooge?
She's probably she's already probably a very old woman, just like in her 70s, just don't know what to do.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, no. If you're still paying your bills by paper check, like you write a check, you write a check, you write it, but still, like,
What the fuck?
She said coolly.
It's about Lynn. She's been acting strangely, and I was wondering if you had any idea whether there was something.
I was quickly interrupted.
It's a bit difficult to following your rambling, Benjamin. What is that you want from me?
She asked. I could almost see her standing there in her thin sweater and slacks, tapping her fingernails impatiently on the table.
I wanted to know if you ever noticed any odd behavior or possibly any mental health issues.
I asked.
That's kind of
Is your
mean.
daughter crazy? There was a long, uncomfortable pause that I could tell was because she was just thinking.
I actually noticed. I think we're getting pretty close to the end. Actually, maybe we could pull through this.
Maybe we'll see. Like I said, I'm fading. That sandwich was a big help, but
I guess I could cut in sometimes when you feel the most down, and you could just cut
go ahead,
in.
take over.
Oh, you wanna cut? Okay. I thought I wanted to go through this conversation so I could do the acting.
Oh. Alright then, I want to know if I would, that I could tell.
Oh wait, I think it's. No, it was me first.
I am not sure if this is one of her jokes, Benjamin, but if so, I don't find the humor funny in it. Now, I do have business to attend to, as I've said, so if you don't mind...
She said, but I cut her off before she could get rid of it.
Marianne, it's not a joke. I'm sincerely concerned about Lynn's mental health. Her behavior has been very erratic lately, and I'm very worried about her. And I figured as her mother, you would be as well. Boom! Damn!
Finally, someone actually... Dude shows some kind of backbone.
Damn!
Said, "It's evident in my voice."
Okay, and now it feels like this is a moment, where it went from top to like her serious tone when she like turns toward him like this and like, if you're truly concerned, then I suggest you get the health professionals involved. I don't know what you expect of me.
Okay. I mean, I definitely someone has some mummy issues, and I feel this. She snapped. I could tell she was seconds away from hanging up, and for some reason, I was desperate not to let her. I had the feeling that she knew a lot more than she was letting on.
Please, if not for me, do it for Lynn.
I tried. I had a faint, shaky intake of breath, as if she was trying to hold her steely persona together, but failing.
Ooh. Marianne? What's for...
Oh, I started.
Benjamin, I don't know what to tell you. My only advice would be to seek professional help. Do not call here again. Goodbye.
I tried to call out to her, but she hung up. I tried to wrap my head around the call, and her refusal to help me. Either she didn't like me, why wouldn't she want to help her own daughter? I couldn't understand that. Family curse, maybe? I tried to replay the conversation, desperate to find something in the mist.
Okay, I could take over here a little bit if you want to relax a bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get up the energy a little. Just for these last minutes, we're not that far off to closing off the episodes. So if you just hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, let's get this done.
After a while, I almost gave up, until I remember her last words to me. Seek professional help. She had said those words with a bit of urgency. I could have just been gasping at the straws, but no, I was sure her voice had changed ever so slightly when she said it, as if they were very important. What had she mean? I assumed she was referring to medical professionals, but maybe she was preferring to someone else. Someone that she didn't. Someone that she didn't, for some reason, feel comfortable saying directly. Or maybe I was just desperate. I waited for Chris to get home. After a very long and exhausting conversation with him and Rebecca, I convinced them that Lynn truly needed psychiatric help. I didn't tell them everything. I wasn't prepared to go into it fully yet. But I told them about our last encounter, how she'd hidden in the bathroom, peeking at me from the closet. They were obviously shocked, but thankfully they believed me. They too just wanted to help her. Still, they didn't think it was all that serious. Weird maybe, but not that dangerous. They just kept saying that Lynn had to be playing some kind of weird joke. Maybe for YouTube? Rebecca offered, if only half-heartedly. Okay, so are they going back to the house?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
And if you're saying look that close to the end, damn, that's... I don't know if we're going to be getting... That's still a long ways. I scrolled down a little bit just to see the length of that.
Did you scroll down to see how long?
Yeah, I didn't read anything. I just scrolled to see how many scroll wheels it would take.
How many did it take?
Several.
Okay. Okay, we'll take one read through here. And then we can cut off.
Yeah.
Chris didn't think...
Go ahead.
Did you want to continue?
I guess I can. Yeah, I guess I can finish it off. You know, you took over, and I can polish us off, and then we can.
We could go down to the. We could go down to. If I hadn't been touched since the night I left, if you scroll down there, I was hesitant to go into the bathroom and shit. We can. All
right.
Cut out there.
All right. Chris didn't think we should involve the police just yet. He offered instead to go with me, and I readily accepted. Isn't that calmly talking to her, trying to coax her into going willingly was the best recourse. I agreed to do it his way. At least I wouldn't be going into the house alone. We drove over this morning, just after breakfast. There was no way I was going at night. When we pulled into the driveway, my stomach began doing somersaults. Her car wasn't there, but I still didn't let my guard down. The front door was ajar. Ugh. And for a split second I thought we'd see her eyes, staring through the gap. I was shaking and starting to sweat. Just however was fine. He was waiting for me to open the door, his hands in his pockets, like he was going to fucking stroll through the park. I envied his ignorance. I pushed the door open and was immediately hit with the stench of rot. Chris smelled it too, and walked in the house behind me, with his nose scrunched up.
Oh, I haven't done his voice yet. What do you guys use to clean the floors around here? Shit?
Chris mumbled.
Shut up.
I said, my eyes darting around for any signs of Lynn. No, the house was deadly quiet and dark despite being 10 in the morning. All the curtains were closed up tight, refusing to allow any sunlight in. If I hadn't left it for just 2 days prior, I would have thought the house was to be abandoned. We moved through each room carefully, checking on any place that she might hide, occasionally calling her name.
What the fuck are you looking under the couch?
Chris asked eventually.
Aren't we looking for your wife?
She was looking at me like I was a moron. Or he
Let's-
was looking at me like I was a moron.
Let's just go upstairs.
I whispered. He shook his head and followed me up the stairs to check the bathroom and spare bedroom. On the way up, my shoes crunched over pieces of glass that looked to be littered over the few of the steps.
Should I close it off, or do you want to?
Sorry, I was thinking I saw quotations.
Oh.
I noticed that one of the men in my wedding portraits that hung on the wall along the staircase had been smashed. The frame hung crookedly, all the glass removed. Look at the picture. A lump forming in my throat. We had taken the photo just after leaving the church, after saying our vows. She looked so beautiful in her white gown. I looked at Main's beautiful face. I never dreamed her face would ever be the source of terror for me. We climbed the rest of the steps and checked the spare bedroom, but it looked completely untouched. I was hesitant to go into the bathroom, my fear from the night coming back to me all at once. I just noticed and offered to go into the bathroom by himself, but I couldn't let him. I couldn't let him do that. So we walked in together. Checking the closet and shower, the bathroom looked as if they had been untouched since the night I left.
Alright! Whew, okay, let's just see if we can find just that that part again, so I don't have to scroll next time we're recording, so we have it still there. Alright, well, okay, what do you think this for? Even if you're tired.
This one's a slow burn, but at least it's well written.
Yeah, and it's still following kind of the story and isn't going up and down, and every little thing that happens, he holds to the story. Like if he says this happened, he doesn't just completely waste that and go to the next thing and then go to the next thing. Like he keeps a thread.
Yeah, there's not very many continuity errors.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to do the outro, and you laid down now. Alright.
You can reach me.
Anyways, this was episode 2. We are currently dying inside and just need to take...
Rest.
Exactly, and retake this another day whenever we feel that we have the energy again. As said, we have a backlog, and our next episode will probably not be uploaded until on Saturday. So, it seems good this far. Thank you for watching this episode of CreepyPod. This has been your hosts, Rasmus and Bill/ThatNinjaThere. And if you like this video, please don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and then press the notification bell if you don't want to miss them. And if you have anything interesting you want to say, or if you want to cut in, you don't agree with something we say, or agree with something, or want to add something new, what should they do?
Comment.
Exactly.
Talk some shit.
Thank you so much
Tell me
for... What?
we're talking about.
Thank you so much for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next CreepyPod episode.